So I'm not sure how much of this you can actually see, but I've got it taped up, and there are problem areas that I've just kind of roughly gone over that I do believe I'll have to trim. Well, obviously we'll have to trim. One being the headlight right in here. That's just kind of a rough cut, so I don't take off more than I really want to. Another one. This isn't really a problem, but I think I'm gonna smooth this out, just because I mean it obviously gives it away that it's a FRS fender flare. So I think if I smooth this out a little more, it might hide that just a little bit. Plus, I think it'd look a lot better with the body lines of the car. The last one that I can really see right now will be right in here, where the door meets the fender. I've kind of got this set up just matching the wheel arch. I'm not sure if I'll have enough fender in between here and wherever the fender actually ends, because I can't really tell, to be able to bolt this up after I trim this. This is like really just conservative cut right here. Another thing, it's not really a necessity, I was just kind of debating, is cutting right in here, just so that I don't know, I think it'd meet up better. Plus, I do believe I'll probably have to go down a little further if I really wanted this to line up with the bottom, but that would mean sacrificing this near perfect radius I have going on right here. So I will probably end up cutting this off right here and then finding some place to mount it along there. Now with these extensions, I don't believe I'm going to be using them, at least with this Duraflex. They don't line up at all. As you can see, right in here, its body line is completely different compared to the one on the actual fender flare. This part is way bigger than this is right in here. As you can see how it pokes out right in here when you line it up. Along with this just being some weird angle, I don't really know what's going on there. So I'm pretty sure I won't use that. I don't know, I might modify it. It takes some pretty heavy modifying to really get there. As far as cutting the actual fender goes, obviously right in here, kind of nervous about that because I really want to get this right first, but it's kind of hard because this goes in so far. But I think right now I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting on the fender flare and then see what happens there. So as you can see, I did go and change because this is fiberglass and it can be very messy. With that being said, I also recommend wearing a mask because you don't want to be breathing in any of this stuff. Also, the tool I'm going to be using is a Dremel, and this is, I think, maybe the cheapest one at Lowe's. It's really useful for other things, but in this case, I think it'll be the best tool for this.
Now that we've got everything cut, let's go back to the car and see exactly what it looks like.
Now that I have it back over here, I can really see what I need to do. I can see that I will have to cut a lot more over here. I really do think I'm gonna just cut right in here and just take this off, because this is just awkward, and there's, as you can see, it curves under on, I don't know, well, say you can see, but it curves under on the bottom of that fender, and I just don't think it'll line up very well with whatever I'm gonna do. I also do think that I will probably end up putting some side skirts on this car, and if that comes, I'll leave it low enough to where I can just cut it to fit those. I was thinking probably gonna end up right about in there. I know you can't really see everything. It's kind of hard to hold it up at the same time. I just think the easiest thing would be to just cut most of this out right now, just so I can really line it up, just to know exactly where I'm gonna have to cut it. Okay, so now the difficult part. Really nervous about this because I don't know, I've never really cut into a car before, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I'm cutting the minimal amount that I can, just to see if I can get the fender to fit, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll go more. But right now, I think this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna use the Dremel again. The blade is very chewed up, so I don't know how much this would really work. But if not, I do have a cutoff wheel that I could use, and then see what happens. My heart aches a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna completely tear up the fender liner, so I'm gonna find a way to just pull it back a little bit so I can really get the inside where the lip is. And then we'll finish cutting it out.
He almost cut himself. It's just held in by that clip.
You almost cut yourself?
Almost cut my leg out, yeah.
Oh, did it cut you right there?
Yeah, it burned me.
Look at this.
I knew you were gonna do that. I was like, nah, he won't do that. And I was like, oh.
Oof, I can't get it out. Come on. There it is. Ow. That actually cut me. Gosh dang. How does that cut me but the damn cutoff wheel that, whatever. Anyways.
That's a freaking that's like a blade.
That's even worse. So now that we've cut the fender, I've got it pretty close to where I want it, and now it's just kind of that back and forth battle of cutting more or less than what you really need. Trying to find that sweet spot. Hopefully it's not more. This is the fitment I have right now. Right now, as you can see, this still doesn't fit completely flush with the body, and I'm thinking it's because I need to cut more inside here so that I can get this to go all the way in, because right now it's kind of sitting against this arch, I guess you want to call it, right in here. I think if it's back here, it'll be a whole lot more flush. Now we're going to put it back up. See what it looks like. It's better. I can get it to fit up here, but this part down there is what's giving me the most trouble. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna get it to. Well, we did it. We conquered the fear that was cutting your fenders. It's very rough still, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna take a lot of thinking about and how to just get it to look like it's supposed to go on this car, because this has this weird radius that doesn't want to just like flatten out like the fender does, so it's going to be pretty hard. I know it doesn't look like it fits very flush right now, but I promise you I can push this up against here and it comes pretty damn flush. The only problem, like I said, is down here. Fits perfectly in the arch, but thought I'd just mock it up one last time, because I think I'm about done for today. The sun is going down and I'm pretty tired of just cutting fiberglass and metal at this point. I think it's tired too. So with that, like I said, keep modding, stay fresh, stay stylish, and be nice.